Yo, Gym Fam, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Dropping Gems FX. You already know my main goal is to lace you guys up with advice and tips on how to take your Forex trading journey to the next level and to bring you guys along my Forex trading journey as well. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all things FTMO. And if you don't know what FTMO is a company, a prop firm that will fund gifted traders provided they pass their two-step verification and challenge phase to get that funded capital, right? FTMO stands for Friends That Made It Out, which when I found that out, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to be going over the requirements to secure an FTMO trading account. I'm going to take you guys through the client back into my kind of account area and let you guys take a look at my metrics for the week and how I passed the challenge within 7 days. And then after that, I'm going to tell you why I decided to take this road, why I decided to look into becoming an FTMO trader, and how this will benefit my Forex trading journey. So if you guys enjoy the video, remember leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video with your fellow trader because you never know who you might help. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So welcome back, guys. So the first question on the board is, what is FTMO? A lot of you guys, this is probably going to be the first time you guys are hearing about this, but FTMO is a prop firm that will fund gifted and proven profitable traders provided they can pass their two-step verification program, right? So they have to understand, are you a profitable trader? Does your strategy work? And if so, depending on your account size, you have a certain amount of requirements to hit. You have a challenge phase, then you have a verification phase, and after that, you will get your funded account. Now, funded accounts can range from anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. So I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's transition to the laptop and look at the exact requirements that FTMO has put in place for traders to prove themselves. All right, guys, so we are currently at my back end. So I'm going to go ahead and just sign into another I'm just gonna go ahead and look up FTMO so you guys can see it from the first page. As you can see, this is the account, right? You're going to be trading for a prop firm. And this is kind of the objectives that they have set in place for the type of account that you want and the type of trader you want to be, right? So you have options to trade, the US dollar, whatever the case may be. You want to trade normal or aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the account balance, right? So a $10,000 account, $25,000, $50,000, or $100,000 account. So depending on what type of account size you're trying to aim for, that is what's going to make the requirements vary a little bit, right? So for the most part, the account requirements are all the same in ratio, right? So for a $10,000 account, right, the first step of the challenge is to make 10% or $1,000 within 30 trading days. Minimum trading days is 10, max daily loss is 500, and maximum loss is 1,000 for the entire challenge. Now, each account balance that you're trying to get has a fee included with taking the challenge, but if you pass the challenge and you pass the verification, you become an FTMO trader, and you get to your first month of payout, then that fee is included in your profits, right? And I don't think I mentioned that. So FTMO provides you with, say, this $100,000 account. You pass the challenge, you pass the verification, and then you become an FTMO trader. You get the $100,000 capital to trade with. It is not your money. It's not your money, but everything after the $100,000, so everything in profit, on a monthly basis, a monthly payout basis, they will go ahead and take out 30% and keep the 30% and then send you 70% of the profits. So, for example, if in 1 month you had a $100,000 account and in that month you took trades that led you to get $10,000 in profit or 10%, they're going to take 30% off the top. So they're going to take $3,000 and then give you $7,000 profit. Now, I think that's a pretty sweet deal, just because a lot of people don't have this capital to trade with, so they're not making this type of money in a month, right? You can live off $7,000 a month, right? And the sky's the limit. There's no cap to the profit and the profit split. So that's amazing. Another thing I want to let you guys know is that I took on the $100,000 account. I passed it within 7 days. So in this case, 10 minimum trading days, I had to put in a trade for like 0.01 for like 3 days so that I can hit this metric and I can pass that part of it. But overall, for a $100,000 account, you have to make 10%, which is $10,000. The most you can lose in the entire challenge is 10% before you forfeit the challenge and you forfeit your fee. And then your max daily loss is $5,000. Now, again, the refundable fee is refundable provided you are profitable within your first month as a proven, FTMO trader. And then the step 2, the verification step, you get twice as long to make half of the profits with the same metrics kind of, staying consistent otherwise, right? And then this part is free. Now, I will say, I've heard this didn't necessarily happen to me, but I have heard, and FTMO has a YouTube channel. They have videos. You can do your research, all of that good stuff. But if you take the challenge, for example, and you do not hit the 10K mark within the 30 days, but you are still in the profit range, then you will be able to retry the challenge completely for free. So I think that's pretty awesome. So at this point in time, I'm in the verification phase, and I'm still, trading with that, trying to get that to 5K profit. But, I will update you guys obviously when I do this. So let's go to the client back end. This is going to be my account for the $100,000 challenge. And as you can see, we have a bell curve that essentially dips and dips and dips initially. So my lowest point was negative, 4.8, right, percent. So at this point in time, what happened is the fact that I was not psychologically used to looking at trades with standards placed on them, with 2 standards placed on them. And I chose to keep it between 1 and 2 standards just for simplicity, because I knew I was not ready to see those numbers, or not necessarily ready. I wasn't accustomed to seeing those numbers in my trading account. So it took a little bit psychologically wise to get used to that. But as you can see, once that happened, it was kind of a quick glide back up. And we got even to 7K, took a short dip, and then came up to 12K, right? So if we come down here, we can see that minimum trading days has been met, 10 days. But as you can see, I said that I passed it in 7 days. I did. For the 3 days after that, I just placed a 1 cent lot size just to, get that trading day in. But my max daily loss was 1.8%. And this is because I used stop losses, and I was looking at this metric heavy because, there's no reason why in this challenge you should be losing 5,000 a day. I just don't see why you should. My max loss was 5.7, which was a little over half. So that's something to keep in mind. And my profit target was 10,000, and I ended up hitting 12,000. So that is amazing. If we come down even more, we can see some of my metrics. So I took 77 trades. I think that's a decent amount of trades that my metrics can be based off of without being skewed. So I'm risking a 1.3 risk to reward ratio, which is dope. 61% on a 1.3. In the long run, I'm going to be profitable. Statistically speaking, I'm never going to be losing. Well, obviously I'm going to be losing money, but I'm always going to be profitable. You know what I'm saying? So, that's certain things to look at, which is pretty good. So 77 trades altogether. I took 100 and almost 30 lots. So sticking with either 1 to 2 lots per trade, is pretty consistent. And you can see that FTMO even provides you with a trading journal, but obviously you guys know that I use my own. So yeah, you can see these trades and kind of the winning streak that I had that got me out of the hole. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go to the beginning of the challenge where I was pretty much like half and half with my hit rate. And I was basically pulling profits too early, pulling losses without hitting stop loss. I was basically, just scared of the standards and the 2 standard lots. You can see that's what I stuck to for the most part. Yeah, guys. So this is the account. Everything's passed. Everything is good. Like I said, I'm in the process of finishing up the verification phase. And fingers crossed I can do that, share that with you guys, share my experience with you guys, and, solidify this funded account. Now, the question is, and the main reason why is just because I realized that the way Forex is set up is that, it takes money to make money, right? You guys know me. I've been very transparent through my YouTube career, I guess, thus far. And what I typically do is just take $100, put in my trading account, my personal trading account, trade that for the week, take out whatever profit, do it again and again and again and again. And on a good week, that can net me, $900, $1,000. On a bad week, I can lose that $100 and just start over again, or whatever the case may be. But the type of potential that this account will have is exponential. I can bring in 15K, you know what I'm saying? 15K a month, 7K a month, you know what I'm saying? That is phenomenal. And that's only because the amount of money that I would have in my account, provided I solidify this trading account. But essentially, the more money you have in your account, the more money you can make in the same amount of pips, right? So the distance or the amount of pips that it took me to take an account from $100 to $1,000 theoretically will take me from $100,000 to $1 million. If I was following that exact same lot size ratio and I was taking the exact same trades and that's what happened, like, that's phenomenal. Not that that's going to happen. Not that I'm going to even, try to hit $1 million in a month. I'm going to take this easy, right? Having this account is going to give me the luxury of trading a little bit more picky, right? Nitpicky. I want to take the trades that I know for a fact in my gut. You guys know when you look at the chart and you look at a certain trade that you take over and over again that it's going to win. I want to take only those trades, right? I want to trade very relaxed, very easy, and at the end of the day, still bring in 10K or more. You know what I'm saying? That's super, super possible, okay? So that's what I'm aiming for. That would change my life. Overall, I just thought FTMO was a good first step in the direction to trade full-time eventually, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this video was beneficial to you guys and you guys can take some, maybe some steps towards securing your own FTMO account. I don't know, but leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video with your fellow trader because you never know who you might help. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuce.